Good. 3 to go. Come on. Right here with you. Stick with them. 2. Last one. Nice job. Really good. All right, guys, so have a epic leg day, or an epic leg day? Yes, an epic leg day today with Ivie. Ivie is 5 weeks out from the Olympia. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about today's session right after you do the YouTube thing. I appreciate everyone that is thumbs up, that is subscribing, that's commenting, that's sharing. Appreciate it. The page is growing, or channel is growing, whatever the hell this thing is. It's growing, so let's keep it going. Appreciate it. So first and foremost for this leg day, for anybody that's wanting a very quad dominant leg day, that is what this leg day is about, as quad dominant as I get with somebody. And again, within the context of her whole split, Ivie has another day for hamstrings and glutes as well. So we only do one hamstring movement. I like to include just a little bit because if I can keep her frequency slightly higher in hamstrings as well, I might as well. But again, the main focus is quads. And again, for anybody that doesn't know, Ivie's top 5 Olympian. And we're going to move up some spots this year. So I'm excited to see how she does because she's definitely going to bring a different physique. I think main feedback she got with judges was bring up quad sweep, which means bring up quads. But I think her whole lower body is going to be up a little bit, and her upper body is really impressive already. One of the best backs, if not the best back in women's physique. Tiny waist, so she's going to really look epic on stage this year. Very excited about it. As far as the actual context of the workout goes as well, too, we basically worked up, tapered from a pretty long period of time. We were working together prior to her even really getting into prep. And there was a long period of time of setting a baseline of just kind of getting form standardized, slowly progressing up in the stimulus. So basically just better form, heavier and heavier loads, taking sets closer and closer to failure. And we've really been at a good point probably for the past, 6 to 8 weeks. We've been at kind of the exact same level of actual volume. And she's still been able to progress in loads, still progress in form a little bit, and take some things closer and closer to failure. So it's been really, really fun training, like stuff that I see. If I wrote it on paper, it's not like these huge drastic differences, but the fact that it's still progress, especially at this period of time during prep, has been really fun to been involved with and help with. So the context of, I like to start here. You see some of the warm-up stuff that we always do. So she's on the ground doing some of my things that I like to do, where we're doing basically controlled range of motion stuff. So let's get her hips moving, her hips internally, externally rotating, doing some hip flexion stuff. We do some breathing stuff. If nothing else, is your body needs contractions before it's ready for the highest level output of contractions. Warm-up sets do some of that, but I think this draws attention. If anything else, just focus to areas that you really want to obviously have to use during the day. So doing some breathing and bracing type drills, again, hip stuff, knee stuff, even doing a little bit of stuff for the feet and ankles. We always do 1 or 2 sets on leg extensions as well too, not a pre-exhaust, not to fatigue, just getting some good hard contractions right at full extension. And then we go right into warm up and then working sets on the hack, the banded hack. In my opinion, probably, if I had to say this, I don't like to say it, but I'll say it, the best exercise you could have for quads on paper. So again, not saying that there might be someone that free weights work better for something, but this one's really, really hard to beat as far as quad dominance, not having the back being the limiting factor, being able to adjust the profile like I have with the band, so it's very, very taxing and efficient through the entire range of motion. If you haven't watched before, just understand the profile of a squat pattern. Basically is you're extremely perceivably strong at the top. That's why you could find anybody in gyms all over the world that can quarter squat 4 plates. They do and they will, but could not do that same weight even for the same distance traveled in the bottom. And that has to do with the moment arm thing, the torque thing, and just really that's what the profile thing is made up for. If you don't want to understand all that, don't worry about it. Just trust me, squats are easier at the top and harder at the bottom, and that's the point of the bands. We have a lighter load at the bottom and a heavier load at the top, which means it's very efficient, and trust me, makes for very, very brutal sets and reps done properly. So we do 2 top sets there. I should say we do 2 working sets there. A top set, which we've been keeping probably right around the 8 to 10 rep range, and then a back off set somewhere between right around the 15 rep range, honestly. And I found that for Ivie, those slightly higher rep ranges work better. And for most people trying to bring up their quads, if you're the type of person where you feel like you're training relatively heavy and relatively hard, but they're not growing, most people would benefit from doing some slightly higher rep ranges, particularly for quads, but still in close proximity to failure. So you have a lot of guys that'll do heavy sets of 5 to 8. And if I say, oh, you need to do sets of 20 or 30, they'll go do 30 walking lunges with body weight at the end of the workout. And that's not what I'm talking about. You watch some of the sets that we do with Ivie today, and they are brutal. Most human beings will not do them, and that's based on my professional opinion. Most people watching this might think they will do them, But when I've trained those people, they normally tap, quit, cry, call their mom, puke, or all of the above, not necessarily in that order. So anyway, it's been really big progression to this point. And so again, we do the hacks. Then we move on. I superset lying leg curl, seated leg curl and leg extensions. Basically just 2 working sets there as well too. We've at some point a few weeks back added a strip set on one of the leg extensions. We've just kept that the same. Same thing, both of those are basically 2 or slightly past failure. And then from there we go to a leg press. And so the context of the leg press as well too. I always tell people, pay attention. We've already trained the quads to their full contractile range, right? So we've gone through full knee flexion, we've loaded full knee extension. So literally we've trained the quads full contractile range. The purpose of the leg press at this point in time is to get everything that's left. I don't really care about this huge range of motion. People like to put their knees and their ears on this exercise, which is cool if that's your goal. For me, I'm literally, if you notice what we're doing, we're probably training her knee flexion to 90 and just past that. And it's literally, the way that I'm doing this is whatever is left. So I don't really care about this huge, massive range of motion. I don't want her pelvis moving off the pad. So some people try and get more knee flexion by letting their pelvis pull and roll off the pad, which might get more knee flexion. But I just say, why don't you just do a squat instead of effing up your back, rolling your pelvis at the same time to get an extra 10 degrees out of your knee, and you're still not getting full knee flexion. So again, people like to take things out of context, and sometimes again, if you don't have your knees in your ears, and if that's your only quad exercise and all you're doing is a leg press, and that's probably a bigger issue you have there. But if you train the full contractile range already, then I love, love, love the leg press. And we have the side back squat press, which if you haven't used, overloads the top. We have a heavy ass band underneath that. So if you didn't catch that, there is a heavy ass band underneath it as well too. So we really, really overload the top. And Ivie can tell you on those, every part of her lower body is done at the end of those. So the goal is to try and feel quads a little bit more. But every single time without fail, if you take those sets far enough, you'll feel your quads, then they'll go numb. You'll feel your glutes, then they'll go numb. And you might actually feel just horrible burning, vomiting, feel your calves. You can literally feel everything if you're taking those sets really to failure. And that's, again, where most people are unwilling to do things. If you count the reps on both of those, we do 2 working sets there. The first top set I'm trying to keep over 20, and we'll hit a weight as soon as I can get over 20, and then we'll work up to 25, and then I'll adjust the weight and repeat the process. And you'll find out something about yourself if you're actually trying to progress sets of 20 plus, 1 rep at a time or so, week to week. You'll see what you're made of doing that properly. And then the same thing for the back off set. I'm keeping those 20 plus, again, working up in the rep ranges and then adjusting once we hit upwards of 25. So working sets today, I believe, were 21 reps for the first set, 22 for the second. And again, most people won't survive those types of sets. And then 2 working sets of the prowler to finish. And again, if you haven't heard me praise the prowler, probably the most efficient and nastiest way to have a ton of metabolic work in a short period of time, ridiculous pumps, very, very low tax on recovery. If anything, I think it actually helps your recovery. So if you need a quad dominant leg day, this is as good a one as you're gonna get. And again, I'm pumped. This is the context again, Ivie's 5 weeks out. So if you're not following women's physique, might want to tune in for the Olympia and see how she does this year, because she's gonna look good. She's gonna move up some spots for sure, and I'm pumped about it. So that is the leg day. If you didn't already, do the YouTube thing for me, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and get out there and get yourself some big ass legs, because all other things being the same, big legs will make your life better. Pro tip, write that down. Good, strong, come on. Up, good, couple more, almost there, come on. Own it. Up. Come on, Ivie, another one, let's go. Best reps here, come on. on that negative. Control, control, control. Hard push. Up, up, up. You got one more. Last one. Best one. Come on. Control. Hard push. Up. Great job. Really good. Nice set. Really good. Come on, a few more. Hard push, good. Let's go 3, last 3, best 3, come on. You got these. Control. Push, great. 2 more, come on. Great, 1 more, best rep now, come on. Make that negative hard, make that bottom hard. Control. Up. Great job. Very good. Good set. Squeeze to finish. You got these. Keep them smooth. There we go. Couple more. Control. Hard squeeze on that end. Right there. Good. Couple more. Go, 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 go. Good. Let's go again. Last one. Go, 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 go. Good. Here we go, come on. Good, these are the ones that count, come on. Up, 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 good. Come on, all the way, all the way, all the way, good. Again. Up, 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 up. Squeeze, we got 1 more, control. Keep going hard, hard, hard. Good job. 2 more. Good. come on. Good. Good, come on now, couple more. Hard squeeze, hard squeeze, hard squeeze. Good, let's go one, control. Go, 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 go. Good. To the top. Good, 2 more now, come on. Good, 1 more. Keep going hard as you can squeeze them. Good. All right, you got this, come on. The ones now, keep them the same. You got this. Oh, here we go. Come on, we got 3. All the way up. Hard, hard, hard. Good. 2 more. Come on. Good. All right, last one. Good. Same pace, same control. Good. Come on, baby. Let's go. Come on. We got 5 now. Make them count. You got this. Come on, come on, come on. I got you. 4. Keep them moving. There we go. 3. All the way to the top. 2. Come on. Up, up, up. 1 more. All the way. 5 partials at the bottom right here. Keep it moving. 5, 4, 3, 2. Great job. Great set. Come on. Here we go now. Come on. These are the ones you came for. Come on. Good. Come on again. Up, up again. Come on. Up, 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 up. We got 1, Evie. Come on. Don't leave any in there. Let's go. Control. I got you. Come on. Stick with it. Nice. Take it somewhere. Let's go. You got lots. Come on, you got this. Good. Let's go 5. Get your head on. Come on. Last 5. Come on. Good. 3 to go. Come on. Right here with you. Stick with them. 2. Last one. Nice job. Really good. For leg day, superset in between prowler pushes, raking. It's functional, sport specific. All the way. Easy, keep going, don't let it stop. Almost there, come on, push, push, push. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. Great job.